Holy frickin' 113.4. Yikes, oh my god. It is nasty. Let me cover up my shrimp. I was at that spot right there. That's the place where a 99-cent mystery meat. I mean, they say it's ground beef, but 100% tastes like ground. I don't care, because frickin' meat is meat is meat. I mean, I doubt it's domesticated. You know what I'm saying, like pets or anything, but devour it. So nothing is 99 cents except over in my spot. I was like, what else can I got something else. Is that over here? Did I put it up front? I think I put it up front. Did I put it up front? How was it on the back? Oh, there it is. And cents. Probably the only other thing was, oh shit, bok choy. Bok choy is the joint. If you're familiar with bok choy, extraordinarily good for third leg activities. Extraordinarily good. So I'm gonna steam that. Oh, and I was like, oh, let me get some here. So everything else, not so much. The broccoli was $4.19 a pound for broccoli, and you can get that. I can get that at El Super for like, $1.10 maybe. Going there specifically to get my ground mystery, and it's freaking good. I bought 20 pounds. I'm gonna make some of that later. I got a head of cauliflower. I'm making all the cruciferous stuff. And it is, like I said, fella, if you learn how to cook it, like you can slice it up, you can steam it. There's so many ways to make it. I mean, some people say it's bitter, but that's like the big giant ones. Anything big and giant is, well, most things. But yeah, those are the small ones. They call them, the smaller they are, the sweeter they are. A barrel of sweet bok choy. So I'm just gonna cut it up, not go freaking bonkers, put it in the steamer. When it comes out of the steam, I'm gonna put a little olive oil on it, maybe a little balsamic vinegar, probably some flakes, let it sit in there a little bit, maybe just like a 2 or 3 drops of sesame seed oil, just to give it that, Asian what. And I'm gonna freaking devour that stuff. Alright. Oh, what the hell is that? I just got hit with a commercial. Commercial activities. Woo! Whoa, it went down to 112.8. Alright, it's cooling off. Yay! Sick. Alright. I just cooled off too. Should I go outside and say hello to everyone? Hold on. I'll say hello. I'll be an awesome dude. Say hello. Hold on. Holy cow, it is hot. I do not want to be out there on any level whatsoever. Bok choy is awesome. And like I said, I'm sure it does something for the ladies too. The way I figure, something happens for the fellas, something's got to happen for the ladies. Either that or the ladies is a recipient of that what's happening to the fellas. But yeah, it's all good. Whoa, I mean, insta sweat. Holy frick. And it is supposed to be like this for the next week. Like every single day for the next 7 days. It's hard to breathe. The ladies happy too. I know the deal. No play for you. Let me do some hellos and we'll get moving. I got that. And I got these shrimps. I got all this like food in the passenger seat. 20 pounds of mystery meat. Bok choy. Oh, man, check this out. This was a score. It's already defrosting. Farm raised product of Ecuador. Freaking shrimps. They're frozen. What up, frozen shrimps? Oh wait, hold on. Just to show you. I don't feel like turning the camera around. It's too much. Yes. Alright, check them out. Wow. It's on my windshield. What up, everyone? Today. With the head on, they were frozen like a rock. They're actually starting to defrost. Don't know how long I'm gonna do it because I don't want to get frickin'. But it was the only time I could get out here, so yeah. What am I gonna do with that? Those are head on. Paid for those? $4.99 for 2 pounds. That was the other deal. Like, you gotta like scour for the deals. The other locals, they just grab stuff and like willy-nilly, like, wow, do you get like a money tree? Place outside of the little cells is stupid expensive. Like I was checking out the dressing. You know, I need some salad dressing and shit. They had like the Hidden Valley or something, or whatever the hell it was, $8.99 for a bottle. And Walmart, it's like $1.99. $8.99. So no. Shrimp, 2 pounds for $5, $2.50 a pound. What the hell am I gonna do with that? I'm going to make some salt-baked shrimp. Yeah, salt-baked shrimp is cool. You put them in, you know, you devein them or whatever. You leave the brains in there, you suck the brains out, but you cover it in a bed of salt. Good stuff. Salt-baked shrimp, and you could eat you could eat all the crispies too. You could eat the frickin' head if you want. Whoa. Yeah. I'm gonna start making my own mayonnaise too. Oh, it takes so much time. Well, so you take a half hour something for a month or so, you know, so be it. I'm good with that. Janice with the keep roaring the AC this week. Fun. I can't even describe it. I have the car set to 69 and it's blasting in my face and I'm still freaking spit. Alright, let me do some hellos. I just put it in gear. Let me put it out of gear. And let me say hello to, thank you, Sony, Mary, Chanel Fischel, Jim B, Val Marie, Sylvia, how are you? I'm still catching my breath. Tom. Kayla. Is that Kayla or Kyla? Did I get that right? I think it's Kyla. Oh, she's got the right idea. She walked out of there. Digging bok choy is the best. Alright, let me get her. What's up, Bubba? I opened it up today, so feel free to go and comment. Oh, wait. Tom with the 10 banana rams. Yeah, there's never enough AC. My AC is struggling. 4 degrees cooler than whatever I set on 65. It'll come down as well. Probably. It's just that bad. It's like this. It's like yikesters. Hot weather destroys the NCA. It destroys a lot. Yeah, you're right, Val Marie. And like, you know, cook them up right here. Should I do one of those in tray of cookies on the dashboard. Like everyone is gonna start. Oh my God. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Why not? Alan, what's going on? Captain Lope, Tom Helm. That's some funny posts, Captain Lope. I've been in like a funny mood. I'm in a mood to laugh for some reason. I noticed that I put up a new video on brorfredrik.com, a new VIP video. That means it's an evergreen. It'll sit up there forever. So I was making chicken. When the hell was it? Saturday night, like I said I was going to. I made. So I made a video of it. So, you know, I was like cooking in my kitchen. So that was kind of fun. So those of you who are members, go check that out. Impromptu. It's something I never really did per se. Yeah, I kind of winged it. I didn't really like the shadows, but I didn't plan on doing lighting. But I think I'm going to figure out something extraordinarily simple. That way you can see the countertop better and see the food better. But I think I did a good job of showing the ingredients and the items and my mad kitchen shear skills and such. But we'll see. I just got to figure out also, I want to put like a tiny bit of, bros, let me go. You are cool AF. Tiny background music. I just don't know what. You know, what would like everyone be okay with? And I don't want to put some corporate cool. That's all I gotta say. It's just cool. Whew. Oh, it just went back up to 113.2. Good times. My engine's working overtime. We got the good views. Yeah, those are good views. Is my phone overheating yet? No. And if you want to support the channel, you can check me out there. Like I said, support freedom of speech, yours and mine, because we talk about everything over there, not just politics. So we had a great After Dark Friday. I listened to it today, and it was just cool, and I reflected on it. And I think I am gonna start doing like a Zoom style where everyone who's there. I tested it. I got it up to 6 devices, and it worked flawlessly. So I think we can do. I mean, technically, bandwidth wise, I could probably do 50 people, if not more, on on the platform. You know, like just calling in, and we all sit there and chill. But it was like flawless with 6. It didn't even put a dent in my bandwidth. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that probably this Friday. We shall see. But I would just have to figure out a way to disseminate the invitations over there. But anyway, are we here at the strip already? I gotta tell you what this friggin' F1 crackpot had to say today. I was going to do a news thing today. I keep saying that, but I just get involved over the course of the day. I sit down for that half an hour and do it, but what it is. I'm driving today, so we go over it. So, and Super Chat, while I'm live, helps pay for my tires and my oil changes and I'm burning through. Last time, I think, last week, I drove 46 miles. 46 miles. Like, how is that possible? That's like from here to St. George, but sure enough, I drove 46 miles last week. Don't plan on driving 46 miles this week, though. Okay. And feel free, for constructive criticism on that new video, but let's keep going. Yeah, I feel better, Jim. I didn't catch Jim, feeling well. Oh, that sucks. Alright. Who lost him? What? Yes, on the computer will work. You know, the phone will work too. If I can max it out, possibly get on. Yeah, that'll work. We'll talk about it over on the forum, on the community page over at Hey Bror Fredrik. I don't want to there too much about this over here. Let's be separate and FOMO. See, I don't run. Look, this guy's gonna run it. Look at this. Like it's nothing. Much of a delay. Zoom, zoom. They feel confident because there's still people coming over here. Man, that's so bad. It's so dangerous to drive. You get a-hole that. What the hell are we talking about? Yeah, FOMO. Fear of missing out. So, the one F1 lady, I don't know. Okay. She lasted scapegoat. Glitching over here. We're glitching like a freak. Smells like rotten eggs over here. Or is that my shrimp going bad? I think it's my shrimp going bad. No. Don't go bad so fast. Yeah, that's going to be my... When these are defrosted, then I'm going to sign off. So I'm going to go over there and pinch those shrimp every once in a while. Alright, I think we're good now. Yeah, it flipped on to freaking 4G over there. Yeah, it's that bathroom. I hope it's not. Yeah, it's a sulfury smell. But that's Vegas in the summer. The sewer gas smell is completely out of control. In the bathroom at Caesars. That is funny. Yeah, I should have brought a cooler. But, you know, I strategized. I do have one of those, like, aluminum-coated bags and all that, but it's not going to go bad. I was going to defrost them anyway, so it's defrosting while we talk, so I'm okay with that, because I'm going to cook them tonight. And the chopped meat, well, I call it chopped meat. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it ground beef or mystery meat. That's how I grew up. Am I the only one chopped meat? Because it's meat. Because, you know, my family, we used to eat, ground pork, ground veal, ground beef. It was like everything, you know, used to make meatballs out of everything, you know. So it was just chopped meat, you know, because it was everything. Now that is like pretty uncommon, you know, ground pork and especially ground veal. Holy cow. You know, so I grew up calling it chopped meat. Oh, get out the chopped meat, because, you know, you'd go to the butcher and they would blend it for you. You didn't have to mix it. They would blend all three of them, you know, like third, or whatever, however you wanted it, whatever your specific taste was. So, if I say chop meat, deal with it. Seagull Sweets. Yeah, let's go. She be walking. She be walking. Oh, there's the freaking Rainbow Bar. What is this? La Favorita Market? Let's pump the brakes over there. What is that all about? Is that something new? Oh, there's like 50 dudes hanging out front. With bottles inside brown sacks. No, I'm good. Been there, done that. Not the old man am I getting the freaking stairs. Yeah, I got some stairs. But they just don't know how freaking cool I am. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, yo. Cool AF. Pretty fly for a white guy. Alright. Let's get back. Well, I don't even know where we were going. What the hell were we talking about? What's $5.99? A case of freaking Bud Light. I was talking about some, ground meat, ground chopped meat. I don't know. I was rambling. Oh, that guy's in bad shape. Oh my God, looks like I wonder how much those are. Twain Lofts. These look nice. I mean, this town is really getting sketchy. I mean, look at this. This is pretty freaking sketchola. And this is right by the college too. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Let's go to the college. Let's go enroll in some college courses. Some college finance courses. How to offset the cost of Uber Eats. Dude, 1 bedroom now leasing. Look at these things. Yeah. How come everyone's home? I mean, I'm home too, but it seems like everyone who lives there is home. Oh, it's because it's 6 o'clock. Okay. Stop being so judgmental, Bror Fredrik. Alright. This is a condo. An amazingly gorgeous condo in that freaking building that I was looking at about 3 weeks ago. Oh my God. I mean, if this was in Summerlin, it would be like $600,000. 140, I think it was 147 or something for. Wow, the amount of tents that are in there is nuts. It's not too far from here, but it is in an L area. Or not, you know? Holy freaking cow. So it's like, do you pull the trick to go in the building and make sure, you know, people, I forgot. About F1. How did F1 tie into chop meat? I don't know, whatever, who cares? So, is my windshield a little dirty? That's not too bad. So, F1 lady, like, let me not even go there. Let me not start. I'll be good. Okay, so F1 lady who failed, who's, you know, the failure, they had to throw her under the bus because of all the complaints about F1, and there's a class action lawsuit, and there's like millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. I don't know if I told you guys this, in chargebacks. When they kicked everyone off opening night, people did chargebacks, you know, even for their $14,000 packages. So they missed the first night. They did chargebacks. They have millions upon millions and millions in chargebacks from that event. And that's something no one's talked about. I got that from the inside. So they threw her under the bus. She's gone. So they hire another woman. Looks just like her, you know, with the Karen haircut and, you know, all the corporate speak and, you know, you know, like boss babe energy, but kind of like, you know, cringe. So yeah, she's the new one now. So what did she say? I mean, I wonder if I could play this. Want to hear it? Want to hear it out loud? Hold on. Grilled cheese and tomato. That sounds good. Okay, being that like I fessed up about my ketovore diet, I do have something to tell you about all that. Let me find this real quick and let me see if I can play it out loud. You could hear the corporate freaking witchcraft that she's like pimping. She be pimping. Da-da-da. Oh, here she goes. Here she goes. You ready? Here she goes.
To the roads.
Listen to this freaking gaslighting.
We listen to the feedback, and some of the changes you'll see is less setup time, less impact to the roads.
Now, with the Grand Prix team, Senior Vice President Lori Nelson Kraft says she wants F1 to have a strong footprint in our community.
We've expanded the ticket offerings to have a variety of price points and experiences, much more approachable this year, and there's going to be over 10,000 tickets that are available at the GA price point.
According to the Grand Prix website, there are brand new fan zones.
Do you hear? This is what I got to deal with. You hear that speak? I know how to speak it. That's a whole nother language. I could speak that language. I could speak in tongues. I'm down. But, like, to embrace it on that level in a newscast, she's trying to humanize F1 for the locals, but she's shitting on them with her very vocabulary. You know, we've made 10,000 GA tickets and experiences and, profit and loss and corporate. Oh, my God, what a twit. You know? Like, go see your grandkids and shut up. She needs to be doing that. Like, why didn't someone tell her, hey, take it down a notch, you dummy? Oh, and it's only going to be interfering with Las Vegas for 3 months this time instead of 9. And we're supposed to be like, whoa, far out. Whoa, only 3 months? You mean only 25% of the entire year is going to be fucked up driving around Vegas? Oh, we love you. You're making a local impact. Listen to this freaking twit.
Experiences, much more approachable this year, and there's going to be over 10,000 tickets that are available at the GA price point.
According to the Grand Prix website, there are brand new fan zones, plus 6 grandstand and general admission 3-day options that are cheaper than the most affordable option in 2023. Last year's cheapest price was $2,000 for 3 days. This year, there's a 3-day $600 option and even a 1-day option for $150.
No
so
way.
Did you buy a ticket last year?
I didn't.
Was it too expensive?
A little too expensive for me.
So these price changes, or
yes.
Would you buy a ticket at that price?
I would definitely consider it.
Strip worker Armando Sinclair and others tell me that construction
He's a restaurant owner.
and traffic congestion have been their main concerns. Nelson Kraft tells me that they're expecting just 3 months of construction leading into this year's race, not 9 like last year.
So for our business, it means we're going to only lose 2/3 less. So, it's still being down 3 months, we're still going to lose money.
We listen to the feedback, and some of the changes you'll see is less setup time, less impact to the roads.
Now, with the Grand Prix team, Senior Vice President Lori Nelson Kraft says she wants F1 to have a strong footprint in our community.
We've expanded the ticket
F you, F1. And this is the twit in question. Look at her. She can't even blink. I think she's one of the reptilians. Look at that. She can't even freaking blink. Reptilian. Yeah, only 3 months. So for the rest of my life that I live here in Vegas, I got to not only deal with these ginormous potholes on the most beautiful piece of road in Las Vegas. Well, it's everywhere, but only 3 months. So that's why I'm being gaslit. It's only 3 months of road construction that we're gonna have to deal with as locals. And I know tourists are like, get over it, it's so good for the local economy. If it wasn't for the tourism, you would don't judge me. I'd be just fine without the tourism. I mean, I'll tell you what, this town could close, I'm still fine. I don't make the average local. There's only about 150,000 locals that have anything to do with the Strip, and that's ancillary employees too, like people who drive trucks, who picks up the garbage. Only about 200,000 out of 2.3 million. That's like 7% of our population. And this whole thing that we all somehow make money off the strip is ridiculous. I mean, granted, yeah, I mean, I would still do it. I would still walk around. I'd prefer to walk around when it's all shut down. That's how I started the channel, but I digress. Oh, look at the asbestos building over there. Yeah, you know, like, complain about the heat. Oh, you're in the desert. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I mean, you see what we're dealing with this road right here? Because it's not F1. Oh, F1, that's got to be smooth. But the roads that we take our personal vehicles on, that we pay good money for, that we care about, that we don't want to see get beat to frickin' crap every day on our roads, Bafangul, you know? It's a trip. It's a trip. That just annoys me when they can gaslight and say only 3 months. Oh, it's only going to be 3 months this year. Well, yeah, of course it's only going to be 3 months. Is that... Yeah, that's kind of worrying. Yeah, I got that blasting. The AC. Alright, now it's a little better. F1. That's all I gotta say. It's only gonna be for 3 months. Oh, I feel so much better. So I'm only gonna burn more gas than I normally do for 3 months. I'm only gonna have to plan for half-hour drives that used to be 10 minutes. Oh, I'm only gonna have to add an extra hour to every day of my life and sitting in a car. Alright, that's it. Cool. Thanks for the gaslighting. Stupid. Vegas is the most expensive? No shit. I didn't know that. Double the third highest in Miami. Holy cow. I mean, I don't know what that whole 150 a day that she was talking about. I know what they were planning on doing. They're planning on doing like some type of standing room only level stuff. And she said, okay, it's a one-day event for 150. Pump the brakes. That's not for the race. That's for like maybe qualifiers. That's for maybe practice runs. So who's gonna pay $150 plus parking for another $50 plus the $50 hot dog? So if you go by yourself, at the bare minimum, it's gonna be $250 at the bare minimum. So you're gonna go with someone else. So it's gonna cost you $500 to sit there for 2 or 3 hours for the practice rounds. I mean, cool, don't get me wrong. It is freaking cool. And I went to practice rounds and the race, but, you know, thanks to corporate sponsorship. But, I don't think people are going to support that. Because that's like, you know, that... Oh, you're gonna tell your friends, oh, you go to F1? Well, I could only afford to go to 2 hours of one of the practices. You know, it's like, it sounds lame. You know, it sounds lame. Not going to the race. It's like, you know, it's like celebrating Christmas on Christmas Eve. Is it really Christmas? No. So, yeah, it's kind of lame. I don't think guys will do it, you know, because guys will punk each other. Oh, you're such a wuss. You freaking, you didn't go to the real deal, bro. You know, yeah, guys will punk you for that. So, it is what it is. Yippee-ki-yay. See, I should have done a news thing about that. I just could have gone off like a freak. Because you know my news isn't going to be Bror Fredrik coming at you, and today's weather is 100. And, you know, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to freaking, you know, read the news and then just freestyle after that, like I'm doing now. It'll be fun. Because that'll offset the fact that there's no... I mean, I love you guys, but there's no way in the freaking world I'm going out on the strip in 113 degree weather. I mean, yeah. Yikes. I do not want to wake up dead. That's beyond remotely healthy. I mean, I could do these driving chats, but, you know, if I sat in place and did it, but, you know, I gotta keep these to a minimum, too, because they're not really cost-effective. It's rather an expensive studio operation, you know. Gas, oil, tires, depreciation. I have fun doing them, but it is what it is. So I hope you guys support the whole news endeavor. Or maybe I'll do them live. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, I ain't going out. Oh my god. Well, I appreciate that. You guys care about me. My daughter's going to Vegas this summer instead of October, staying at the Waldorf. She likes it. You know, that's one place I have not been to yet, the Waldorf. I don't know why. Hey, Tom, what's going on, bro? And Marlene, let me see if I can catch up with everyone. I can only really look at chat. Wow. Well, I'm out of light. Do I like NHRA? Sunday. Yeah, I actually do. I do. I saw, oh man, Force's explosion. Yikes, that was brutal. I don't even know, like, I saw it all over the internet, but I don't know if is he still alive? Or did he, quote unquote, buy the farm? That was a nasty explosion. But I like rails, I like the funny cars, I like motorsports in general. When I was in Florida, I used to go to Bradenton all the time and go check out, like, the amateurs. I never put on Long Island, I used to put one of my bikes, I used to race it in the Freeport Raceway, which was fun AF. But I never raced in Bradenton, just to go watch friends and some of the pros. I mean, NASCAR's alright. It sort of bores the snot out of me because it's just like that doesn't do anything for me. I mean, seeing it in person, I saw one in person, and it was pretty freaking cool to see it in person. You know, that exhilaration of the cars passing by. But to watch it on TV, you know, whatever. Not my speed. What other motorsports do I like? I love F1. Yeah, I like Indy too, to a degree. Wow, I need that. Let's get this AC pumping again. Where are we going? I have no idea. It's just a beautiful day. I mean, it's a shit day. It is 113.1 for those tuning in late, according to my vehicle. Like, every time I tell someone that, they're like, oh, but that's inside your car. I'm like, what are you, freaking retarded? And I use that the way it's meant to be used. What do you say? Well, your car is, you know, always going to be hotter. No, it's not. No, it is not. It's going to be dead freaking accurate. Where does that come from, that mentality? Oh, some guy just said that at the P.O. box. He's like, oh, that's inside your car. Yeah, dude. I'm driving around with my car at 113 on the inside with my windows rolled up to pretend I have AC, so I'm not embarrassed. Yeah, you caught me, bro. I mean, people are so freaking stupid these days, IQ and emotionally. But anyway, just this desire to be right and think they know shit. What the hell was I talking about? Something. I'm always talking about something. Talk about chicken salad for 10 minutes. Tahiti Village. That sounds familiar. Every time I think of Tahiti Village, I think about Marvel. What was that? With the dude, and he had they transplanted his brain and brought him back to life, and he always thought about Tahiti. That was like when the show was cool, like 15, 20 years ago. And it just becomes some woke mess. I paid $3.79. It's kind of expensive over here. I'm going to turn around in a minute. Where are we at? The outlet stores. All right, cool. What are we, 45 minutes in? That's cool. Oh, so who watched 50 Shades of Grey? That just came on what do you call it? On Netflix. Bro, don't give me no copyright claims with your loud ass music. No one? Just me? Huh. I'm getting a commercial. It's only the third one I've gotten. It's not too bad. This one is for custom golf club covers. That's interesting. Alright, go away. Nobody wants you. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Alright, let's pop in here. Alright, let's see who's the freaks out there. Bro, did you went to Chaminade? I got a scholarship to Chaminade that I never took them up on. Wow, you got a good memory. I haven't said that in shit. That had to be like 3 years ago. I had that conversation. Good memory. Chaminade. Yeah, it was an all boys school, so I was like, F that. Where the women at? You know, okay, I've made some poor decisions in my life. That might have been one of them. But I like how my life turned out regardless. I'm like, hell no. 2 buses and no chicks. Forget that. Yeah, I was a brainiac in school. Frickin' brainiac. Got a scholarship to aviation, too. They were fighting over my ass. And I didn't go there either. Alright, there's people watching the mall. Chaminade, wow, I haven't thought about that in years. You've read the books? Oh, that's hardcore. Reading the books is hardcore. So, I finally got around to watching it. I never thought I would watch that in a gazillion years. I was just so against that. You know, like, I actually got up from meeting and interacting with someone of the opposite sex when she told me that she saw that. I was just like, check please, I'm out, see ya. Like she, you know, she tried like, trying to connect with me after, you know, what I do, all this other stuff. I was like, I just ghosted her. I want nothing to do with any woman who watched that shit. So I apologize if I was harsh to any ladies out there, if anyone, you know, kind of knows me, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, I've been extraordinarily harsh on women watching that. And I think that was misguided to a degree. That now that I've watched it, I believe that was misguided to a degree. Because my philosophy in relationships is my junk and my butt and my bod is the last one you're ever going to see if you're going to be with me, and you will like it and you will be thankful for it. Because I wouldn't want to be with a woman who doesn't have that mentality from a natural point of view. You know what I'm saying? Mine's the last one you're ever going to see. Bottom line. So I think that's where, you know, it was coming from. I was, you know, because there is there's a ton of softcore in there. And quite frankly, it makes me like I do not like watching people not boots. I find like nothing appealing about it whatsoever. I mean, it's cringe to me. But that's just me. I'm not knocking people who are into it if you got your, corn hub or whatever. But it's just not. I'd rather be corn than make corn. That's always been my philosophy. I just watching that. I mean, I fast forward like the first 41 minutes, 42 minutes was awesome. Was freaking awesome. But then when it got, I don't even want to talk about it here per se. I think I just want to publicly apologize to like 5 or 6 people who I ghosted once they told me. But other than that, I think we'll talk about it over at heybrorfredrik.com, where I can really be honest about what I thought and felt about watching that whole thing. And I would like to hear women's feedback too. The ending of that was brutal. I mean, brutally stupid, number one, but it was just such a freaking cliffhanger. It was just odd. It was a mischaracterization of the DS community on many, 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 many levels. This is the only smooth road northbound. It's right, this section right here. No potholes yet. And they Christian Grey, they portrayed him, I'm a dom, but I'm also a sissy. It was weird. It was weird. But one cool thing, I mean, here's one line. He's like, what? All right, who remembers this? Fellas, if you've ever watched it, you remember. What? You're a virgin? Where have you been all my life? I was like, ta-da! I'm sure that went over like every woman's head. But that is like most men's holy grail. It becomes like just something you give up on. Like, fuck it. That's never ever gonna happen. But yeah, he just like, I was surprised they put that in the movie. She's like, yeah, I am. He's like, where have you been? That's the moment she had him. He was just head over heels. Even though he was the dom, he was just head over heels. Like, I gotta keep this woman, one way or the other. But whatever, because it's like it's like a unicorn. How do you not keep a unicorn? So yeah. Should we talk about it over on my platform? Yeah, I think we will. Oh, it's much better now. Being out of the sun. What are we talking about? Bok choy and kefir? Yeah, a combination. Hell yeah. I recently put the books in my recycle bin. Too X-rated to do. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, not compared to what they're putting in kindergarten classes, but yeah. Yeah, Haktui hit the internet. I mean, who doesn't see? That's such a, I guess because age, my demographic. I mean, that was a real thing. Haktui, they're treating her like she invented that. It's like, Hakaloogie. Hakaloogie off the bridge, Hakaloogie off the balcony. Loogie off the freaking balcony. That's, that's been around since like the Jurassic period. But she nailed it. It was just funny the way she did it. Haktui on that thing. I mean, vulgar AF, but, whatever. I thought it was funny. But she's famous. I think she got fired from her job, too. For being the Haktui girl. The Haktui. And it's not a Haktui, but, you know what I'm saying? Everyone knows what I'm saying. We watch court cases in Bror. That's cool. Bok choy on pizza sounds good. I'm gonna saute it with some. I got like a giant onion. I got this like monstrosity of an onion that's like the size of. It's bigger than a softball. I think that's what I'm gonna cook mine in. Yeah, I mean, if you're on X at any amount of time, you'll see the Hawk 2 girl. What are you talking about? I'm still talking about bok choy. Yeah, I think I am gonna bring up all the Hawk 2 videos. That's funny. I work on court cases and watch Bror. That's I'll take that as a compliment. Bok choy on pizza. See, I cannot. Switching to this ketovore diet has got my brain and my body like uber freaking confused. I mean, I've been monitoring. I'll just touch on that for a second. Then I want to talk about portfolio events today, like freaking Nvidia getting kicked squarely in the balls. But anyway, yeah, they were down big, down $17. Yikes. Anyway, I don't know, $17 closed. Yeah, I think it was $17. Closed at $1.18. Yikes. But we'll talk about that on when we swing back around. Yeah, so I've been checking my blood sugar because I'm prone to low blood sugar, and I'm also trying to eliminate all carbs. I want to go keto carnivore. That means no bread, not even if it's gluten-free, no potatoes, no rice, no beans, no Doritos, no sugar-free Oreos, no gluten-free Oreos, no homemade pizza, no tortillas, just nothing. Like, no carbs. I could have, net zeros if I want to, like bok choy. It's got carbs, of course, but it's got so much fiber, it all blah, blah, offsets the carbs. So does all the crucifixes, whatever the frick they're called, whatever. Vegetables. So yeah, my body's just like freaking the absolute F out so far. But being that I'm not feeding the body carbs, I have to wait for it to kick in on the ketones, if it ever does. Some people do, some people don't. I mean, I've caused a lot of, metabolic things from, the years that I was bodybuilding, all the cutting and all the freaking, all the, and I never took nothing really unnatural or whatever, but eating 6 times a day and loading on carbs, the whole bit. The cut, non-cut site, I know, I got, hold on, this guy's like trying to inch his way in. Bro, it's like a mile behind me, you don't have to get in front of me. Anyway, so yeah, I'm sure I got some metabolic shit going on. I'm sure I got a pretty decent case of insulin resistance that I'm fighting. I don't have it. I'm just getting rid of it for now. And that candida thing from the antibiotics, I explain that to everyone, because I'm just cool and transparent like that. But I've been monitoring my blood sugar, which means I've been pricking the snot out. Look at my fingers. Can you see them? Wait, hold on. They are tore up. I don't know if it's proper light for that. They're freaking tore up. They're like black and blue almost. I've been doing it 5 times a day. And I want to get one of them continuous monitors, but I looked that shit up, and they're like $1,000. $1,000 freaking dollars for the continuous thing, and you stick the thing in your arm, and that's $350 to tie it in, and so it's $350 a month, and then for the little thing, it's like a giant thumbtack you got to jam into your arm. So you have a piece of metal in you 24/7, and who knows if they're injecting you with freaking nanobots or nanotechnology. I don't trust none of that shit. But anyway. Yeah, so it's been all over the place. Like today I woke up 102. And yesterday I woke up at 66. And I stopped eating both times at like midnight. And checked myself at like 8:30 in the morning. So it's all over the frickin' place with like no rhyme or reason whatsoever. And oddly enough, I feel better when my sugar's higher, but my sugar never goes over, even after I eat. Like after I ate today, being that I'm not eating carbs, I'm just like, I ate a giant bowl of chicken salad and it's nothing. I could afford a little more, but it's not, I'm not worried about the sugar as much. So I ate some watermelon. And that's, that's good for third leg activities too. Awesome for third leg activities. So it spiked, then I pricked it again. Bang. An hour later. And it was 109. I don't really go high. I'm more concerned about going low. But it's the endeavoring to get rid of the candida. Look at these people in 13-degree weather. Climbing stairs because this town can't fix their frickin' escalators. What if they just drop right there? The town will be like, well, but there's an elevator right there you could have used. No one told you how to do that. And if I was a lawyer, I would argue that there's no sign telling me that. And I would sue the town. But that's just me. I'm getting a frickin' TikTok ad. A TikTok ad on Facebook. That's crazy. See you, Venus. I appreciate you being here. And I'm hungry too. I'm like ripping through food like I can't even tell you. Like a carnivore. So I'm gonna cook up them shrimps, I'm gonna cook up my bok choy, and I'm gonna cook up some of that, probably like 3 pounds of that chopped meat, whatever fills the bottom of my skillet. I bought that skillet. It's a Presto 19, no, it's like 17 by 13 or whatever. It's like the biggest one they had. And I paid in Walmart for that $39. And this one has got miles on it. I use it every single day for the past, I don't know, 5, 6, since I moved here. So what was that, 7 years ago? For the third time. Yeah, so it's about 7 years old. And I once broke the lid. Smash, done. And I called up Presto, and I'm like, hey, I don't see where you sell a lid. I'd really like this lid. I love my freaking pan, blah, 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 blah. Presto's awesome. I love you guys. They sent me one for free. Not even shipping. They were just like, oh, you're so nice. What's your address? We'll send you one. I was like, what? They're like, yeah. They shipped one. I mean, so yeah, I like the Presto Jam. But, now that, what is this D-I-C-K up to? He's in the middle of the street eating a bag. All right. So, now that I'm going to do videos, I don't do cooking shows or whatever for my other channel. I'm not, like I say, I'm not a one-trick pony over there. We talk about everything. Money, finance, health, politics, lifestyle, everything. Kind of what we do here, but there's a lot of shit I can't say here. No, it's really not kind of like what I do here. But anyway, so I realized, well, this thing's kind of like beat up. No matter how much you wash it, it just looks its age. It's looking a little freaking shabby. It's got like the grease that doesn't come off and stuff. You know what I'm talking about. So I went to go buy another one. What is going on here over at Maggiano's? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 polices. Nope, some around the corner. 9 polices. So I went to go order another one from Amazon. It was $99. $99 freaking dollars. How the hell is that possible? I mean, okay, that was 7 years ago. It was $39. And I bought it in Walmart of all places. Well, $49. But shit doubled. What doubled? My salary didn't double. My income is not doubled, but a pan that I want to buy doubled. Ridiculous. It's freaking sick. Yeah, we're building back better. So I guess I'm gonna keep that one, and you'll just have to deal with a rough-looking skillet. You people who remembers. What are they pimping over here? At the Croxford, misbehave, get Vegas ready, full service salon. What the hell is all that? AccuCheck monitor. I have, what do I have? I got my monitor, you know, the pricker one is, I got a Rely On, you know, which is Walmart's own brand. But their test strips are friggin' cheap. What do I paid $6.95 for 50 of them. That's stupid cheap. And they give you the calibration solution. Like every time you buy a new one, it doesn't come with it. I understand why, but you just call their 800 number and say, I just bought a new pack of these shits and send me some calibration fluid. And they're like, yep, no problem. And it's there in like a day. So I'm down with that. Oh, this is the woman who says she needs deodorant on her hoo-ha and in her butt crack. And that's what she sells. That's so cringe. Who knew deodorant was for my butt crack? Oh yeah, let's check the shrimp activities. No, they're still kind of hard. Yeah, do they smell? Not yet. Oh, looking shrimpy. What up, shrimps? Yeah, they're still hard. Well, no, they're hard because they're shrimp. I think they are defrosted. But they're gonna go home. I mean, once you cook them, it's fine. I'm not gonna eat them raw. Ooh, shrimp bisque. That sounds so good. I make a mean shrimp bisque. I should do that. Yeah, well, this is an electric skillet. I got, believe it or not, I have a lot of Southern Living pots. Like my steamer is a Southern Living. Where'd I get that? I think I got it at the Dillard's Clearance Center. I mean, they're built like freaking tanks. They're right up there. I got some Cuisinart, and the rest is all clad. And the Southern Living is just as good as the all clad. It's just not, you know, just doesn't have that name brand thing. But this is an electric skillet, and the reason why I'm so into this electric skillet is I could do so much cooking in it without heating up the entire house. Because if I want to bake some chicken and I do it in the oven, I mean, it's my AC cannot even keep up with this 113. I have to put it on 69 to bring it down to like 74. That's how bad it just cannot keep up with it. I mean, no one's can unless it's got like an industrial thing. And this in June, I can't imagine what my electric bill is going to be. You know, because once it gets dark out, then it's all right, you know. But you'll look at my thermometer, you'll see it, the thermostat, you'll see it set on 69, and it'll say inside temperature 74. It just cannot keep up. And I've done everything. It just can't. And it blows. It actually blows. If I set it on 69, it blows out 50-degree air. There's no malfunction there. It's just so much ambient heat beating off everything. You know, even with the blinds closed and everything, it's just, you open the door one time to leave, and the 113 degree air just rushes in into your living room and just wrecks it. It'll bring it up like 2 degrees, you know. Yeah, this sucks. So I use the electric skillet, and it keeps down the heat. The ovens, oh no, oven not so much. I don't like boiling things, you know, and steaming things all the time. Like, I don't boil anymore. The steamer is so much faster. But, you know, even that heats up. Heats up the kitchen, and you'd be surprised. You're like, oh, it's Vegas, everyone's got AC. No. Unless you just set it to 60. Set it and forget it in 60 and turn it off in freaking October. Yeah, it's challenging. Like the other day, what was it? The first day it was 110. Yeah, yesterday, that was Sunday. I did my normal thing. I put it up to, I tried it, like, if I'm just, you know, because I'm walking around freaking basically butt naked anyway, so I don't care. So, you know, I put it on 72. That's okay. So I'm walking around, I'm doing things. I was editing that video I put up today on brorfredrik.com, blah, blah, blah. And I put it on 72. So I have a thermometer, you know, whatever, electronic one, in my bedroom. And it was 78. It couldn't, that's how bad it could not keep up. It was 6 degrees warmer in my bedroom. In the studio, it wasn't as bad. It was like 74 point something. But that's because it's got all the soundproofing, which acts as insulation, yada, yada, yada. Alright, Bob's Stupak Drive. Yeah, let's turn over here real quick. Check out the fan funding activities. No, we're good. Alright, before I burn up this $20 in super chat and gas, I think I'm gonna hit the road. Well, I'm already on the road. But I think I'm gonna go. A crock pot. I never used, you know what? I've never ever used a crock pot. I don't even think I've ever owned one, to be perfectly honest. Oh wow, look at that car. That's cool. An old Cutlass. That is boss. Let's do this. Get up on out of here. No more barbecue sauce too. That is so beat. No barbecue sauce. I love me some barbecue sauce. I mean, I finally found one, and believe it or not, it was at the 99-cent store, so I was probably SOL anyway, but didn't have any high fructose corn syrup. It actually said sugar and molasses. High fructose corn syrup is bad for you. Bad for you, like extraordinarily bad for you. But it's natural. It's just fructose. No, it's not. Oh my God. Stay away. If you want to live and be happy. Had a Farberware. Yeah, Farberware skillet's good. The skillet is probably cheaper. Yeah, I'm gonna go look, but most of the ones, the skillets that I'm seeing right now is, but I really like this one. It's got, like, it comes apart, I don't know, I just like it. It's big. You know, most of the ones that are out there are like 12 by 12, like one person, you know, bachelorette ones or whatever. You know, I cook like 4 of these giant Tyrannosaurus-sized freaking chicken legs and thighs. You know, with that, I could only do 2. You know, I cook like a whole thing, you know, like 3 days meals. So I need like the double-sized one. Like the 2 foot by 1 foot. I think this one is 18 inches by a foot. So, yeah, I should go to Walmart and scope out what they have. Yeah, keto barbecue sauce is probably good. Primal Kitchen makes keto, okay, I gotta check that out. And I am going to start making, I'm going to start making my own mayonnaise, because I do have a NutriBullet. You know, blend the heck out of it. Because even though I use the olive oil mayonnaise, which I actually like the taste of, it's still got a bunch of benzo this, cyanide that, and whatever. I'm good. Like anything that comes from a corporation, you probably shouldn't be eating. You know, if a corporation is selling it to you, it's probably not healthy. Anyway, so it's pretty easy. You know, olive oil, egg, salt, pepper, and then I can put whatever the hell I want in it too. I'm gonna make my own salad dressings, and so you do it once, and it lasts, you know, whatever, months, 2 months, 3 months, whatever. They got the 16-inch, wow, for $45. That makes sense. Why are they wanting $100 for it on Amazon? Because I think that is the one. I think mine is I think actually mine's 17 inches. That's what she said. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I would deal with the 16. For 45, I'd freaking go get it right now. Tell you the truth. Go, boss. No. The deuce. So I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. So I'll probably put out a news video. I'll probably work on one tonight or tomorrow. See, I'll even stop for this light. Because I just refuse to go through lights. I'm surprised no one, and the people behind me get pissed. They're just like, how dare you stop for that red light? Like I'm not cool or something. Well, I'm alive. You dummy. Goulash. Yeah, vinaigrette is awesome. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the best thing about the skillet is just not heating up your entire house in the summer, or your entire kitchen. It's just consolidated to that one thing, you know, that one pan. And what I like about that Presto is it's dishwasher safe too, even though it's metal and it's got, you know, the electronic thing pulls out. Like it has that plug thing, you pull that sucker out of there, you throw it in the dishwasher. So you don't even have to clean the dang thing. I like that part too. But anyway, so what are we gonna do tomorrow? Probably gonna do a live on heybrorfredrik.com. I know I usually set up the schedule on Monday, but I think I'm gonna do that tonight. Might do that tomorrow. We'll see. I'm not quite sure quite yet. All I know is what I'm doing when I get home is cooking these shrimp, because now it's starting to smell like the ocean in here. No ifs, ands, or buts. I like to see how Nevadans live, yeah. So do I sometimes. What's up, Groovy? Yeah, it is, it's this, they got a proprietary ceramic, non-BPA, BPP, you know, none of the stuff that, you know, shrinks your junk and whatnot. It's like some proprietary ceramic. That's the other thing I'm very cautious of, because a lot of the, you know, the skillets out there, they just, you know, have the Teflon, and that does the opposite of what bok choy, watermelon, and kefir do. It literally shrinks your manhood. So fellas, or ladies, stop complaining and throw out all your non-stick pans, because you're contributing. Yeah, feel me? Yeah. Alright, yeah, it should be this, then it's probably the same one. That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna pass these cops, and I think I am going to sign off. We shall see. Yeah, I could put them on my windshield right now and cook those little bastards. Drinking my water. Alright, people, well, I enjoyed hanging out. I hope you guys did too. And I'll figure out something fun to do tomorrow that does not involve being outdoors. You notice how there's so few people outside. You're seeing this, right? We must have passed like 50 people in this entire drive. Normally, this has people up and down and up and down. But nope. I mean, even the tourists are like, nah, I ain't going out in this shit. There's some people right there, but it is freaking brutal. I mean, it's down to, what the hell is it? 112.3. So it dropped a solid degree. Yay. Alright, I think I want to get up. I'm stuck behind fader. Terry. Oh, Stranger Things. Only that is the corner of glitchiness, so yeah, I kind of expected that. But anyway, I didn't want to disappear without actually giving you official goodbyes, such as oh man, I'm like trapped between Terry Fader and the Deuce. Something like one last time, I'm gonna invite you to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell button to get notified when I do this again, which is at least 5 times a week. Look forward to my upcoming new Las Vegas news segment. That should be fun. And don't forget to check me out on my streaming platform outside of YT, which is brorfredrik.com. Bror Fredrik, raw and uncensored. We'll take a deep dive into, let's see, 50 Shades of Grey. I do want to talk about that pretty bad. And a plethora of other subjects. And I got all the links in the description and all the cool stuffs. And on that note, from the Las Vegas Strip, Bror Fredrik out.